Hey guys, Peter here. So first of all, today's video is sponsored by Skyblue Vaping. So as you can see here, they gave me a range of their DIY mix, PG, VG, nicotine base, non-nicotine base. I'll bring the camera for a closer look. So there's some mixing beakers you get with it. There's some PG, 3.6% nicotine. Then it's just some pure PG. And then we move over to the VG and also VG nicotine. Some gloves you get with their starter kits, some pipettes, some flavor concentrates, and also they make some of their own ready to vape juices as well. So yeah, this is basically a starter kit, or their starter kit, and then some additional extras you might need to start doing your own mixes. So as in my previous video, get a couple of these 10mm syringes, get a couple of 5mm ones, get some needles, right? Just if you've got like children in the house, make sure that you store them away out of reach for those little ones, because it can be dangerous, right? So first of all, you get your PG and VG. We all know VG is a lot thicker than PG, and it comes with these long little pipettes. But the thing is, the PG is easy with this because it's nice and thin. The VG is a bit thick. So a little trick that I do is I like a 50-50 blend of PG and VG. So I just went to like Pick and Pay and I bought myself some of these honey jars. You can see this is labeled 50-50 base. So what I've done is I've taken 1 part nicotine, 3.6% volume, with 2 parts pure. That basically dilutes it down to 12% nicotine in there. Well, not 12%, sorry, 12 milligrams. And then obviously 50-50. So I take 1 part nicotine VG, 1 part nicotine PG, and then I take 2 parts of the same pure PG and 2 parts of the same pure VG. That gives me a nice 50-50 blend base at 12, unflavored, ready to go. So I put it in here, I make some, I call it my base juice, and then I just use this to add my flavoring to the bottles. So a little trick I've learned is I take this 10mm syringe and I take out the top, right? Then what I do is I hold in, I don't know if you can see this, let's move this a bit closer. Sorry, that is some bad camera. Let's use my bottle base as a base. So what I do is I hold the little syringe closed there, and then what I do is I would actually just pour directly from the bottle in here. I would pour 10 mils or however I want, and then I would move it over my jar, right? Let's just get another one here for illustration purposes, right? So I would, let's take some VG anyways. That one is empty because VG is thick. So you do this with everything. So what I do is, let's say I want 5mm of VG. I would have a look here and pour until the 5mm line. Now VG is extremely thick. I think, yeah, hold it like this, it's easier so you can see the numbers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it here, and I hope you can see this, but there I'm pouring my VG. I can control the flow. I can see 5% almost there, and whoop, there we go. Okay, so there we go, 5 mils of VG. Now okay, instead of putting it in here, because I'm just going to throw it back into the bottle, let's just say this is my jar I want to throw it into. So now all I do is I just hold it over and I remove my thumb from the bottom. Now you can see it is dripping extremely slow. I mean, look at that. Because it's VG, it is thick. I mean, look there, drip, drip, drip. You're going to wait forever for that, right? So what I'm going to do is I take this part and I just stick it on top and I squeeze it down. Now to show you, there we go. And I am just going to stop it as well. This video is, I'm just going to stop it and squeeze it back into the bottle. I should have actually just done back into the bottle straight away, right? Stupid me. Anyways, now my hands are full of juice. Okay, so there you go, drip, and now you just push it. You can notice there's a nice little air bubble over here, right? And you just, there we go. So, yeah, you do this with your with all of your juices to get your ratio right. I find that it works a lot easier than working with the drippers that actually comes in the little boxes, right? Just throwing this back here. You see, this is Fiji is thick, man. It's thick. But yeah, the stuff from Skyblue, the base wise, it's pretty good. I mean, I've mixed some juices on there and it's not bad at all. Right, cool. So now moving on to the next part, I've got my all my PG and VGs mixed up in a base already. Whoops. There we go. Okay, so yes, here we go. 50-50 base PG VG. I use this little needle for bigger batches, for my flavor concentrates, right? But if I'm making like 10 ml samples, like what I'm going to do now is I've got a RY double I need to make, RY Asian, like that. And then I've got another flavor which I cannot name right now. Okay, so the flavor is already in there in the back, so I know how much drops I needed to put in there according to my tool. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but this juice me up calculator, just concentrate on this side mainly. I don't worry about that too much. For my recipe I need 4.6 mils of PG, 4.6 mils of VG, and 0.8 mils of my flavor. Now, my PG and VG is already mixed, so I'm going to need 9.2 mils of my base and 0.8, which gives you nice little drops, 16 drops. Okay, so I just take my same syringe. Now, in this big bottle, I can pull my 9.2%, 9.2 mil. So let's have a look here. What I do is I pull it past 9, I go to 10, whatever, and I squeeze the excess back, and that's too much. I need a little bit more. That's 9.5. There, 9.2, and I just put it into my juice bottle. I got this right? Yes, I do. Right. Straight into the juice bottle. Put the little seal on. Okay. Now, if you want to shake it, hold it here, right? Shake it up. Okay, there is some room there to shake. So, I mean, you don't need to use the mixing beakers, but these work very well to mix your beaches. You can swirl them around. And I think I just said mix your beaches. I meant batches. Okay, there we go. And now with these tobacco type flavors, they need to steep for about a week, so I heard. Right, so again, now we're going to do the other one, 9.2 mil. So once again, I just put my syringe in there. It's a nice big area. I pull it. You don't have to use jam jars, you can use any jar you want. 9.2 is more or less over there, and I'm going to fill this one up with my base juice. There we go. Now these don't have flavors yet, so 9.2 just passed over the line. Go, there we go. 9.5, 0.2. Okay, and okay, so now we've got the bases in there. Just want to make sure that these two are even. Make sure I measured right. Yep. Okay. Now we've got our base in there that we need. Now we need to add our flavor, which is, according to our tool, 16 drops, 0.8 ml. So what I have here is I've got RY Asian from Skyblue Vaping, and I just need to put it into the bottle I labeled Asian, or else I might end up buying wrong next time. Okay, so 16 drops, comes with a little dripper. There we go, 16. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 drops. Done. That's it. Next flavor is going to be the double. Also 16 drops, because I'm making both of these at 8%. Now don't throw it into that bottle that we already added flavor to. We're going to throw it in the one without flavor. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 drops in that one. And put their little lids on. There we go. My cell phone is going crazy for some other reason. Shake them up. And now they steep. And guys, honestly, that is it to DIY mixing. Don't get upset if you don't get it right the first time, like flavor wise, because now it's like you have to wait and see. Did you create something that's vapable? Did you create some ass juice? You know, I certainly did when I started. Some horrible stuff, you know, terrible. But I mean, that's part of the thing. So yeah, I just from my side want to say thanks to Skyblue Vaping for sorting me out with some kit. And yeah, guys, enjoy your day.